Hello, today I thought that I would do a quick reviewy kind of thing. Excuse the background, my whole room's a mess. I am doing college stuff and it's really not going that great. So everything is on the floor at the moment, including files. Files and files of things. So as I said, I would be doing a kind of review, and I was gonna do a review, sorry that the ticket's crumpled up, of two shows that I've seen recently. One which is This Is How We Die, and the other one which is Tempest, which I don't think I have my ticket handy. But yeah, I thought that I would do a kind of review, tell you what I thought about it, that kind of thing. And my throat is really sore, so I'm gonna try and be cool with it, if you get what I mean. I'll try and talk as loud as I can without hurting myself. So the first one that I will review is The Tempest. I've just found this flyer on the floor among my drama files. Yay. And that is a Shakespearean play that I was kind of confused at, because there was a whole, if I look down there, because I'm looking at it, I'll put it there somewhere, I don't know. I was confused by it because it was I didn't know whether it was modern or whether it was in this same kind of era as in the Jacobean period. Because there was modern bits, there was a washing machine, which automatically you'd be like, oh yeah, that's modern, it's a washing machine, there wasn't washing machines then. But then I also thought, they didn't change any language, and I've been to somewhere they do change the language, like Hamlet, they modernise it quite a bit. There was no accent, apart from one man who had a really dodgy Geordie accent, because we saw it in Newcastle. There was no, really modern effects or anything. I mean, there was lights, but that's because it was in a theatre. But everything was pretty, minimal, and, I don't know, I quite liked that about it. I thought that if there was a lot of, technical elements, it would have really changed the story. That tends to happen with more modern things. Modern interpretations. So that's what confused me, and I've tried to, find out whether it was a modern interpretation or not, and I can't find it. But I'm going with the idea that it's not one, because I think that it was too much like the original to be a modern interpretation. And the next one is This Is How We Die, which was kind of a spoken word. I don't know if satire is the right word. I don't know. It was quite scarily true. I don't know if scarily a word. Evenly. It was quite eerie that the stuff that was being said is you could pick up on it and be like, yeah, that's what people stereotype different people as, or yeah, that's what the world looks like, or that's what we act like. It's so weird to think that this piece of spoken word, oh my god, my throat is killing. This, performance of spoken word has basically just summarised the world and population in, I think it was on for an hour. But yeah, it was someone came in to tell us about it, and they said that it was a psychological thriller kind of thing, but it really wasn't. The only thing that I would say was added the thriller thing was the end, which, to be honest, it was really creative and it was a good way to sum up the story, but it also went on too long. It was basically, I haven't even told you what it is. It was a thrash metal, is that the term? It was literally just guitars and electric violins and stuff, but doing the harsh sounds, so it was all sharp. And then there would Kezia said it was feedback, you know, two microphones like too close together or whatever. She said that was like, that was a term that I used but didn't know how to describe it, so it's feedback. All just to show like how chaotic it was, and then it would silence out and then it would go again. But I think it went on for 20 minutes, which I mean, the whole thing lasted an hour and about 10, so like 20 minutes, 40 minutes of speech. I felt like that was overshadowed by this last segment, because he literally just summarised everything but through music. And I think it would have been better if it was either shorter on the music and longer on the writing, or if they had done like writing, music, writing, because it was like to be almost a rap lyric kind of thing, then a story, then a rap lyric, story, music. They could have like split it up, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just me being picky. This video seems to be going on for quite a while, so I'm gonna wrap it up. No, there really isn't much to talk about other than like, because it's one of those things that when I try and explain it to someone yesterday, they were like, I don't get what you're on about because you can't explain it. Oh, that's saw. It's red as well. It was like, I can't really explain it to you because it was that weird. And the same with the Tempest, really. I mean, you can read it and you can read it, but you can read it and read it, and you will never understand what this is until you have seen it, because it's that different. I mean, it's the same, like, play or whatever. Shut up. It's the same play or whatever, but it's the person who did it. I want to see who directed it. I will be uno momento.